Wow, I look stunning today. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rudi and thank you so much for being here. I know I look riveting, but I am currently packing my skincare, hair care, and makeup because my husband and I are going to visit our family in the Midwest. So we will be in much colder weather. We live in the South right now, and so even though it's mid-October, almost, oh my gosh, I just realized a year from now we'll be having our wedding. Today. Wow. This is what Corona does to you. You don't even know when your wedding's happening anymore. Anyways, with the weather changing, I like to be very particular about the kind of skincare that I do, especially because traveling already brings a little bit of stress to my skin. I do have eczema, so in the winter it tends to flare, and I just like to make sure that wherever I am, I can really take care of my skin, as it is a stressor for me, but it's also something that helps me relax at the end of each night. And you know, we're traveling, we're being around family, we're bringing our dog. It's a lot. I did pick up a few new things to bring with me that we can go over, some new CeraVe products, and just going over like my absolute staples that I have to have with me at all times. If you like skincare, learning about your skin, how to interact with your dermatologist, makeup, lifestyle, mental health, consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you. I'm gonna change up this camera angle so that you guys are actually looking at the products and not me for once. So let's get started. Okay, we're gonna be living in this frame here. I'm gonna do an entire video on this rotating beast here. That there's a lot to go over here, but we're gonna go over that at another time because today we are mostly talking about minis as usual. If you're new to my channel, I am very, very passionate about minis. Okay, so I try and think of it as the different steps that I would go through like in a normal setting. So first we're gonna start with cleanser. So my husband and I use the same cleanser actually, which is the Cetaphil Daily, and also I use the Gentle Skin Cleanser in the mornings. So we're going to bring both of these. I'm gonna just go ahead and bring the big bottle of the Daily because we both use it, and I know that being gone for a week, we're probably going to use a lot of it. I use the Gentle in the morning, so I'm just gonna pack this one for myself. Also, our travel bags, Reed and I both have one of these with an R on them for Reed and Rudi. They're kind of feminine, but we got two of them from our registry, our wedding registry. I'll leave the link down below. I got them on Zola. I can't remember like the exact store that it was, but it comes with a large size and a mini size, and I use the mini size for my travel makeup, so I'll show you that as well. I've already skipped a very important step, which is oil cleansing. So I'm gonna bring both the mini of the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm and the Papaya Sorbet Enzyme Cleansing Balm from Glow Recipe. This is a really nice one. I don't really love the smell, but it does do a really good job and it doesn't break me out, and I've been using it for a little while now, so I'll probably use that up, and then whatever is left of my Clinique Take the Day Off, I will use the rest of that. Okay, so we've got cleanser and we've got our oil cleanser, and so after that it's usually when I use a treatment step, and I'm gonna try and keep it very simple because I am gonna be doing this quickly. I don't wanna spend a lot of time doing my skincare. I wanna be able to spend that time with my family. And so I'm probably going to bring two things. One is my Lineage Cream Skin Mist. This is the cream skin that I've put in my own spray bottle, which I absolutely love these. These are amazing misters. I can leave the link for these bottles down below from Amazon. It comes with a 4-pack, and I like either put water in them or, you know, whatever sort of product that you want. So I'm definitely gonna bring this because it always helps me with hydrating my skin and also with irritation. And my mom also really wants to try it, so I definitely want to bring it for her to try. That's kind of a 2-in-1 product because it does help me with irritation and with dryness, so I'm going to leave it at that in terms of like a treatment, even though it's not really a treatment. And then I'm going to pack 2 different moisturizers. I am going to bring my Aveeno Calm and Restore Gel Moisturizer. I did an entire video on this comparing it to the Neutrogena Hydro Boost actually, and I feel like this is just a slight bit thicker, which is really great for being in cold weather, and also it's another thing that my mom wants to try, so I'm gonna bring this back for her. And I just really have enjoyed using this. I feel like it is a great way to keep a gel moisturizer but also use one in the colder months in the winter, so I am going to pack this. I don't have a mini size for it. They do make this in a mini size though if you were looking to try it out, so I can leave the link for that down below. They sell the mini at Ulta. This is also the moisturizer that I'm going to go in with before my SPF in the mornings. And my morning routine is so simple. I literally wash my face, put on a layer of moisturizer, and then my SPF and call it a day. So definitely will be using this in the mornings as well. This is not a surprise to any of you. My CeraVe PM, this is literally a brand new bottle. I had to pick it up today because I almost ran out and I cannot be without this, especially while I'm traveling. They don't have a mini version of this either, but I use it every single night as my final moisturizer, so I absolutely have to bring this. My husband uses this as well at night, so we usually just bring one and share it. This lotion works amazing with tretinoin. It is oil-free, very lightweight, contains 4% niacinamide. It's amazing for oily skin. I think if you are dry skinned, you would probably need something a little bit thicker than this, but this works for everyone in my opinion. I love it. I can't live without it. We'll definitely be bringing this. I would usually use my Biossance Squalene and Peptide Eye Gel, which I very much love and I prefer over the cream. However, this is a lot smaller and easier for me to pack, so I am going to bring the cream, which I think will actually be better because it is going to be colder. I mean, it's going to be like high in the 40s in Chicago, so it might be nicer to have a little bit of a thicker eye cream, and also my husband Reed does really like this as well. I use the gel every single day, but this packaging is just really bulky compared to this small little cream, so I'm gonna pack the cream instead of the gel this time around. So you usually don't catch me without my Vanapply. I have talked about this in almost every video. I am obsessed with Vanapply ointment. It is just a skin protectant for dry skin in the winter. I use this on my lips, I use it on my face, I use it around my mouth when I'm feeling really dry, and it's a little bulky. So instead, I went ahead and picked up 2 little mini CeraVe healing ointments at the drugstore this morning, and I'm just going to bring this. It is a super similar consistency, very ointment-like, and it's just going to be a lot easier for me to carry around. And at the same time, there are some benefiting ingredients in the CeraVe healing ointment that are not included in the Vanapply. This ointment has 3 different ceramides in it, which is, you know, the CeraVe usual, but it's also a non-greasy feel and good for your lips and around your face. So I just kind of wanted something that was a little bit smaller, and I felt like I wanted to try this out, so I picked that up and I will be bringing this with me. I also do like to have a little bit something on my lips at night, and if it's not that, it's definitely going to be one of these. These are my Glow Recipe Glow Lip Pops. These are the absolute best. I just talked about these in my Sephora VIB sale video, and they do have AHAs in them, so they do have an exfoliating property in them, just the littlest bit, with tiny little balls in it as well to help exfoliate your lips. They smell so good. I would say that the watermelon is probably my favorite. This also leaves a beautiful color on your lips, just like the slightest tint of a pink color. I do have some swatches of this in a video that I can leave up above as well. So I'm definitely going to bring this because it just brings a little bit of life to my lips, or if I'm feeling like I want to exfoliate my lips at night, I'll definitely use this. You didn't think I'd forget about my tretinoin, did you? This is my lovely and beautiful, obviously, you know, the branding is beautiful, my Tretinoin Cream. I am on 0.025% and I do use it every 3 nights, so I will need to bring it to make sure I'm using it. I don't have many of my tretinoin, and it is a absolutely have to bring. I never miss a night, and it is my favorite step in my routine, so we'll definitely be packing this. There are a few more odds and ends that I'm going to pack that we can go over quickly. I always like to bring a spoolie or 2 because these just save my life when I'm feeling like my brows look absolutely out of control, especially if I'm not doing any makeup and I just need to make sure that my brows are in place. They are just, I don't know, essential to me. I keep them in my purse. I keep them with me all the time. So I'm going to bring a few of these. I'm also going to bring a few of these Refresh eye drops. They're literally just lubricants for your eye drops because my eyes get incredibly dry and very liquidy, like they're constantly running, and so these just help my eyes stay a little bit less dry, and they come in individual pouches, and I'm just gonna pack like a couple of them to use in the mornings when I wake up. We are also staying with a family that has cats, and I am allergic to cats, and this is definitely the best eye itching relief drops that I've ever tried. These were recommendations from the eye doctor, and they're from Alloway. They are just really great if you are allergic to cats or if you have allergies in general and your eyes are super itchy. I highly recommend them, and they're teeny tiny, so they will be going in my bag. Of course, I don't travel anywhere without my Cosrx Pimple Master Patches. This is like a really dirty, disgusting one, I'm sorry, but these are essential to me at all times, basically. I only have a few left. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 left, and I usually cut these in half because the bigger circles are huge and my pimples aren't usually that big, but for the sake of time, I'll just use these and bring them, and then I need to put these in my empties and get a new one because these are my favorite. And then, as I mentioned, I don't go anywhere without my SPF. This is the Paula's Choice Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30. This is a mineral sunscreen. It is a skin tone color. Sorry, that's kind of nasty, but you know, I use it. And I do have a backup of this. I'll probably use this up on this trip. I don't go a day without this. I absolutely love it. It's never broken me out. It is my favorite SPF. Even if it's not sunny out, I use it every single day, and it also helps with moisturizing my skin and leaves just like a really nice sheen to my face. I'm also gonna bring the Tower 28 SOS spray. I only have like this much left, so I might use it up while we're gone, but basically this is a spray with hypochlorous acid, which I just talked about on my Sephora video. No one is really talking about this product, and no one has really talked about this ingredient. It has worked amazing to help relieve any irritation that I have on my face, and it also works really well for eczema. It's a fragrance-free, alcohol-free, oil-free formula. It's literally just to help with irritation and redness, and there are amazing reviews on this product. So if you feel like you have a lot of irritation, totally look this up. I'm gonna do a full review on it in the next few weeks, but absolutely packing this. You're probably waiting for this big papa to be brought up, and that is because this is the large to-go size of the CeraVe moisturizing cream, which I use on my body every single day. I do not go a day without this. I'm planning on doing an entire video on my body care and how I take care of my eczema and how I literally got it to go away within 6 months. I had had eczema my entire life, and then I decided to do some legit research into skin, watched a ton of Dr. Dre videos, of course, and have really settled in with the CeraVe moisturizing cream as my #1 choice to help with my eczema. It is approved by the National Eczema Association, which is really important to me. This is the tub size that I use at home. This has 19 ounces in it, and this one has 8 ounces. I use a full pump of this on each leg every single night. I used to buy this size as the to-go container of it, which was only 1.8 fluid ounces, and I would go through this like nobody's business. So I just found this big Papa one today, and it was the last one at the drugstore, and I was so excited. I've literally never seen one this big before. And also, if my skin is really, really dry, I can use this on my face as well. If you are looking for like a nice thick moisturizer, try this one out. It is amazing for the body. This one's too small for me. This one's too big for me to travel with, and this one is absolutely perfect. I'm so glad I found this. So my husband has recently started using Paula's Choice 2% liquid, BHA liquid, and we actually call it salicylic Sundays in our house because he started using it. I do, of course, have the Big Daddy size. He uses this every Sunday, and we're kind of building up his tolerance to every, couple days. But I do have this baby size because there was once a time in my life in which I literally couldn't travel without having one of these because I used it so often. So I'm gonna bring this for him. It is amazing. I don't recommend using this on the same night as an active ingredient like tretinoin, but if your skin has tolerated tretinoin for a long time and you still want to give it a chance at exfoliating, you could definitely try this on an off night. I rarely use it anymore because I've just been on tretinoin and it's been doing so well for me, but I am gonna bring this for my husband. Okay, that wraps it up for my skincare products, but I do want to show you a few things that I'm going to bring that I feel are essential to my travel outside of skincare. Okay, so a few random items I wanted to go over that I always bring with me when I travel. This is a body scrubber, like a silicone body buffer. What am I trying to say? Like a loofah. I put my body wash on this. It's super easy. You just stick your fingers through the hole and then obviously you know how to wash your body. This is amazing. It's great to travel with. I have a really, really big one that I use in my shower at home, but I just bring this one to go. It dries so easily and I just love it. It's also always clean because silicone really doesn't harbor any bacteria, so I can feel comfortable just kind of throwing it in my bag and not having to worry about it staying wet. Another bath style product is a hair turban or a hair wrap to help with drying your hair. And this one I got on Amazon and it is made of microfiber. We use them on my puppy after she gets out of the bath and it dries her in literally minutes. So I thought this would be a great idea because the old turban that I had was just like towel material and wasn't drying my hair quite as fast as I wanted to. And this has been amazing, especially if you are in a hurry and you just want to keep your hair up while you're doing your makeup and then style it later. Highly recommend one of these. It comes in a 2-pack and I will leave the link for these down below. And then in terms of hair, I always keep these things on me, which is at least 2 silk scrunchies and a banana clip. This is my absolute favorite one. I've talked about both of these in my Amazon quarantine finds, so I can link that video up above if you want to hear more about it because it does come in other colors and so does the scrunchies. But this one is my favorite and these are my 2 favorite colors from the scrunchies, so I will always bring these along with me. And literally this Revlon hairdryer has been an absolute lifesaver for me. I think this is perfect to travel with because it is going to style and dry your hair at the same time. If you have curly hair, if you have straight hair, it does a great job of making it look very volumized, but also just drying it very quickly, especially paired with this microfiber towel. It's gonna be dry and styled in like less than 20 minutes. This is the only thing I'm gonna bring to style and dry my hair, which really cuts down on my packing. So I was also gonna go over my mini makeup, but I feel like this video is getting a little bit long. I actually do have another video on my channel going over a lot of the mini makeup that I travel with anyway, so I can link that up above if you're interested. It also has a little bit of a story time about how Reed and I got married during a pandemic and me running from a hurricane. Let me know down below your favorite essentials for when you pack, especially if you're on tretinoin or you have oily skin or you start to get dehydrated skin in the winter. I am super curious to hear what you guys love to pack. All right, I've still got a lot to do, so I'm gonna go finish packing, but I will see you guys in the next video really soon.